Well, both guys have a different skill set. Harden's one of the toughest I've seen over the years in the NBA. One-on-one to guard, he lulls you to sleep, but then he's got that first step that's unbelievable, and his three ball is lethal. And then he still can get to the rim and use his body, absorb contact, and still finish the play. Paul is still Paul. He sees the entire floor. He sees the play without even looking at it before it happens. His anticipation is unbelievable with the basketball. His zing passes off the dribble are unbelievable and catch you if you're asleep. They'll make you pay with the three ball. So again, it's a five-man job. All their guys bring something to the table on the offensive end. They're one of the best in the league at not taking non-paint twos. Capella's at the rim, corner threes, you name it, they do it. You think that they're not a fast team, but they do it with the pass. They zing it up the floor, lull you to sleep. Harden lulls you to sleep like he's not doing anything. Then there's the ball and there's a layup or a three. So you got to be on high alert. After you shoot the ball is when your defense starts. And, again, guarding the three-point line in the rim is what you got to do. And they're one of the best in the league, and that's our charge tonight.
How much have they changed since the last time you guys saw them?
They're still doing their thing. They're three-point shooting team in the rim. But they've added Chris Paul. They've added Joe Johnson. They've added Gerald Green, some other dynamic players with the group that they have. So they still have, Coach D'Antoni's philosophy of shooting a three or getting to the rim, and that's our challenge tonight.
They used to be a little more happy to trade buckets. Do they present a little tougher challenge?
They're a better defensive team. They do a great job of switching. They don't mind switching 1 through 5 at times. They put PJ at the 5 and they'll switch with him, or Nene every once in a while will get out there. So they do an excellent job of switching and double switching if it's a mismatch in the post. So our challenge is to continue to play. Our biggest thing lately, our weakness lately has been passing the ball, on time, on target. We're taking our shooters out of a shot, down his ankles, above his head, outside. And with teams rotating to CJ, rotating to Kyle, rotating to three-point shooters, all they need is that half a second, and it's throwing our shooters off. So we got to get back, and we did a great job early in the year of on-time, on-target passes, and we got to continue to do that. But they're a well-rounded team, and so are we. I'm not taking anything from us. We're a well-rounded team also. So it is to be a fun game tonight.
I mean, is it that simple sometimes when you're going through some of those kind of 36-3 nights?
No question. No, you look at some of those passes is on time, on target. We kind of get complacent with our passes, or lazy with our passes, or got to give the defense some credit too. They're getting into us, so you got to get around and do a fundamental pivot and zip it. And so we've kind of gotten away from that, and that's what we got to tighten up. That's not all of our shooting woes, but that's a big part of it.
How many stretches have you had this year where the passing's kind of?
It's been just lately. It's been the last 4 or 5 games that we've noticed that kind of after the All-Star break. Again, it's a tough stretch, game-wise, non-practice-wise, just the whole 9 yards is kind of going on right now. You don't see the end of the season, but you know it's coming, sort of like before the All-Star break or before Christmas or whatever those kind of lull of the seasons you veteran guys have seen before.
Is what Houston does complicated? Because, like, in my mind's eye, I see James high pick and roll. They're either going to lob it or.
It's more complicated than it looks, Michael. There's a well thought out plan of how they want to play. They do if you take one thing away, they're going to go to another. So it's not as simple as it looks. I mean, Harden is so good, he makes it look simple. Chris Paul is so good, he makes it look simple. But there's a rhythm to it. There's a method to it. They get one switch, they're looking for another switch, and they know who they want to switch on to. So it's a one-on-one night. No matter who's out there, you got to understand what that guy does, KYP, know which way he wants to go, know which way you want to send him. And that's a little bit more complicated than it looks too.
And I guess they don't have anyone you can really cheat off of. Really.
No. If you cheat off a Reza from the corner, it's a corner 3. If you cheat off a PJ from the corner, it's a corner 3. So There's some things you can do. We're going to try to do that will help. But again, it's a sit down and guard your guy night, and not drop your shoulders if they make a shot. All the defense is bad. No, they're gonna score. But we got to have the mentality. We're going to go down and score too.
Is there anything else you guys are still kind of working on with a month to go before the playoffs that you can kind of point to?
A lot of things, Bruce. I don't want to be trite, but there's a lot of things we're working on. I just don't want to announce it to the world, but there's a lot of things we're working on. Okay, I'll email you.
Last night,
I'll tweet you. Or let it get out too, right? Or tweet it.
Charles Barkley picked the Raptors to win the Eastern Conference. How does that vote of confidence feel?
We still got to go out. It's talking is one thing. You still have to go out and play. You still have to go out and do it and get it done. You think Boston's going to listen to Charles? And I love Charles to death. I respect him there, but they're not going to listen. They're going to continue to play. Cleveland's going to continue to play. All those teams are going to continue to play. So it's not everybody still have to go out and compete and take a game for us a possession at a time.
Does it feel good to be getting a little more respect outside of Canada?
Well, again, respect is earned. I don't live and wake up in the morning, we're not getting the respect. You still have to go out and do your job. That's kind of the only way we can look at it, is go out and take care of business and let the results, the accolades or the negative talk speak for it, do its thing. You can't listen to the noise. You still have to go out and play. Whether you're 1, 2, 3, 4, wherever you are, you have to go out and get it done. And it's a bottom line business.
Well, you mentioned PJ a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of impact did he leave on this team and all that?
Well, his toughness, PJ's toughness in his short period of time, it rubbed off on us. He's one of the toughest competitors. He's a real tough. He's not a fake tough. He doesn't announce it or anything like that. He goes out and gets it done. And you'll see some bone-crushing screens by PJ tonight and corner threes. That's what he does. That's what he's about. And he had a excellent run with us. We really, he wanted us to help us win the Milwaukee series. So there's a lot of respect and love for PJ. And but for tonight, he's the enemy. So. But again, he left a toughness factor with us that should be everlasting.
Have you talked to your guys about some of the extra conversation that's been going on with the officials, the chattiness sometimes?
We've talked about it. Yes, we have. But again, the competition is one thing, and it's hard to. You can talk to a guy and tell. We talked about it the other night specifically. Before the game about how we wanted to get away from the officials because the game before and then surge against. So I guess they're not listening, I guess, is what it is. So, but no, again, you can look around the league. It's rampant around the league. It's not just us. It's again, officiating is one of the toughest jobs in the world, is to officiate. In the NBA is so fast. Officials miss calls. They make good calls you thought they missed. They get it right. But, as a team, as a coaching staff, as players, we've got to make sure we're disciplined. I catch myself, our coaches, everybody's got to be disciplined and say, hey, next play mentality, because officials are going to get it right. They're going to miss some. So, I haven't seen one change a call yet.
Obviously, there's a level of excitement playing top team in the West, but is there a little bit more, are the guys a little bit more amped when they know they have a chance to stop a streak of 17 games? Like, does that factor in?
You should be ready to. We shouldn't have to talk about effort and hard play tonight. That's one thing you shouldn't have, because if you can't get excited about playing against the top team from the other conference, we're in the wrong business. If you don't get excited a little bit extra, so to speak. Again, it doesn't make or break your season, but again, competition, supreme competition is what you're looking for, and you work out, you train for in the summertime is for these games. That means something, that not mean something, but against a good team, one of the top teams in the other conference.
Big measuring stick.
Well, again, it's against the best. You want to measure yourself.
Find out something, right?
Yeah, right. You want to judge yourself by the best writers and in competition. That's what it's about, Bruce.
How's OG and Dwane?
They're not going to play. Both of them are still out, and don't know exactly when they'll be back. And we're worried about the guys that are in the locker room ready to go. And, I think OG's on the court a little bit more, and Dwane is getting better, but still not ready to go yet.